Self-actualization and human destiny 1171. Paradise and Hellfire 1173. Paradise 1173. Hellfire 1173. 6. Acknowledgement. Respected readers, peace and blessings to you. Respected readers, peace and blessings to you. I must express my sincere gratitude to Arif Shamim of Karachi. God has gifted him with the most exceptional command over Tasreef-il-Ayaat, that is, connecting with to reference various Qur'anic verses on related subjects, and thus showing the glorious book in its big picture. He is a gentleman with profound knowledge of the Arabic linguistics, Islamic theology and history. He has reviewed the entire script, and given me some extremely useful input. Dr. Iftikhar Ahmed of North Carolina is a highly educated and very widely read gentleman. He is an accomplished writer and editor of many books. He is an outstanding Islamic and scientific scholar in his own right. His expertise in many areas of science has contributed significantly to the modern exposition of many Qur'anic verses and concepts. I will remain profoundly grateful to my honorable brother in Islam, Hossein Kawsari of California, for carefully reviewing QUR'AN. He had very kindly edited the entire document and given numerous ideas and precious suggestions. His ideas and suggestions have been so valuable and convincing that most of them have been incorporated into the QUR'AN text almost in their entirety, after due reflection. Without these brothers' precious advice, editing and input, we would have missed much of the quality of this rendition. May God reward them in both lives. Finally, I must take the responsibility. All that is good and correct in QUR'AN, the Qur'an as it explains itself, 4th edition, derives from the grace of God. Any errors or faults belong to this lifelong student, and for that, he sincerely seeks the protection of forgiveness from his sustainer. We will remain open to comments and suggestions for the next edition. Sincerely, Shabbir Ahmed, MD 7. Preface. The author of the Qur'an is none but Almighty God. Before the reader is an English rendition of the glorious book by Shabbir Ahmed 1947 to an ordinary servant of God. The work, although close to translation, is more of an understanding from within the Qur'an itself. This divine writ calls itself a Nur, the light, and light needs no extrinsic sources to show itself. Therefore, I have based my presentation on two principles, one focusing on the language in which the Qur'an was revealed. 2. Making use of tasreef, that is, how the Qur'an repeats its messages from very diverse vantage points. A diligent study of the book using tasreef helps us look at the Qur'an in its big picture, and this method gives us a phenomenal advantage toward its understanding. I have rendered the terms and linguistics of the Qur'an using the Quraysh dialect of Makkah, since it is the Arabic dialect in which the Qur'an was revealed to the exalted Muhammad bin Abdullah, the final prophet, messenger, and apostle of God. 570 to 632 CE. 19:97. And only to this end we have made this Qur'an easy to understand in your own tongue, O Prophet, that you might convey thereby glad news to the righteous and warn people given to futile disputation. Being a young member of the Saudi Royal Medical Staff, I had the good fortune of learning the Quraysh dialect in the 1970s under the auspices of King Faisal bin Abdul Aziz and King Khalid bin Abdul Aziz of Saudi Arabia. I was blessed with the opportunity to learn Islamic theology in the University of Medina after having learned the subject under the guidance of the celebrated names of Qari Baykallah and Maulana Edisi Amal Haq Thanwai in Karachi during my college days in the 1960s. In addition, the opportunity to socialize with the Bedouins was certainly a great advantage, since even today they frequently speak the Quraysh dialect. Learning the dialect, by no means, amounts to absorbing the Saudi theology. Some of the well-known Western scholars who learned Arabic by socializing with the Bedouins, in the 1810s, the Swiss Muslim traveler-explorer, Johann Ludwig Burckhardt Sheikh Ibrahim bin Abdullah 1784–1817. 1850s, the British Muslim Sir Richard F. Burton 1821–1890, adventurer, explorer, soldier, writer, famous for the first ever English translation of the Arabian Nights. 1860s, the German non-Muslim scholar, traveler, explorer, Heinrich von Maltzahn 1826–1874. Fortunately, upon his return from Arabia, much furor was raised by his fellow men, and the dejected von Maltzahn went to Italy and committed suicide by throwing himself from the Tower of Pisa. 1920s, the Austrian Muslim Leopold Weiss Muhammad Assad 1900–1992, traveler, explorer, journalist, author, exponent of the Qur'an. 1960s, the French, not widely announced, Muslim surgeon, scholar, author, Maurice Bucaille. 1920. 9.
God is the one who has created countless cosmic bodies, and like them many of the kind of earth. His commands are delivered through all of them, so that you may learn that God has the ultimate decisive power over everything, and that God encompasses and controls all with the knowledge of sciences. Quran chapter 65 at Talaqik verse 12.